But I'm so happy you brought it up. And you know what? I'm gonna say this. When we women are kind of stupid sometimes. Yeah, I can't put it any other way. Not everybody is going to get pregnant in the same way. Not everybody is going to deliver in the same way. Water broke? Okay, happens for some people. Well, you know what? I know about 5 people who never had their water break. And they went beyond 40 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? The baby was too big to come out.
Oh.
So they had to do an unexpected, unplanned C-section because even though
Mm-hmm.
the mother never wanted that, she wanted a normal birth. But guess what? It didn't happen. And it's okay.
Yeah.
But then when you talk about childbirth pains, like we feel like it only has to happen one way. There's only one way to get pregnant. There's only one way to
Mm-hmm.
deliver the baby. We are all different human beings, even though we're women. Our bodies were designed differently. So we need to wake up and stop talking to each other like it's supposed to happen and stop asking that question. Oh, so are you having kids? Or how many kids do you have? Why do
Mm-hmm.
we even need to add it? Why do we need to make it plural? How hard was it to get one?
Yeah.
I feel like becoming a mother has just opened up my mind in so many different ways and the way I coach and talk to other women because I don't even ask that question anymore.
No,
I don't even ask, what do you do? I say, how are you doing? What would you like me to know about you today?
I love
I don't
that.
even bring that question up because it doesn't make sense. We're putting undue pressure on each other to answer
Mm-hmm.
something that is going to make the person uncomfortable and you don't even know you're doing it
Yeah.
because that's the way society has trained us. So please don't feel like you had an unconventional way of having children. You had your own way that God has decided that you would have
Mm-hmm.
children. And I'm so grateful you opened up this conversation today because you know what? Many people who are facing infertility, even though they have a uterus and they've got ovaries, are really crying right now. And they're deleting their Instagram accounts. Even I know I just spoke to someone, had a baby, and now has secondary infertility, can't get pregnant,
Mm-hmm.
getting
Yeah.
off of social because it's too toxic. It happens.
Yeah.
So it's we need to stop. We need to stop over celebrating our pregnancies on social because it might hurt some people, and we need to be a
Mm-hmm.
little bit more conscious in how we interact with other women. That's just my 2 cents. But I just wanted to say thank you. And if you want to comment on any of what I just said, please feel free to do so. But you were getting into how you were able to conceive, and I'm sorry, how you were able to have your baby and the
Mm-hmm.
different planning you were going into. So that's where we left off before we got into this little tangent. But
Yeah.
wanted to give
No,
you a little space to comment if you wish.
I love that though, because it's true. I think there is a certain process that society has put on us, like,
Yeah.
oh, you find the person, you get married, you have kids. Like,
Yeah.
that is, like I said, we talk about, what do you do for a living and how many kids do you have? And it's
Mhm.
like, I love the fact that that's not the path for everyone.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't even know what this world would be like if everybody was doing life that way.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it just opens the door for so many more conversations of like what really matters. Of course, our marriages matter and our children matter, but like, who were we and who are we before we were a wife, before
Mhm.
we were a mom? Like, those things get lost sometimes. And so I
Yeah.
think it's so beautiful that you are directing the question, how are you today? What's going on with you today? What would you like me to know about you today?